Ruby Gillman Teenage. The fourth feature film that Kirk has directed, and it features 24 teams that have been nominated for Oscars. This is co-directed by Farrand Pearl, making her debut. She formerly worked in our department and directed Life in Space Chimps, among many other well-known animated films you may have heard of. Courtesy of Universal Pictures on June 30, 2023. The tale. A bashful teenager finds that she hails from a mythical royal lineage, which causes some of her perceptions to break. She also discovers that her destiny rests in the depth of the seas, which is far more than she could have ever imagined. Can't go have yup simply an ordinary blue girl small girl finishing with her family of crack and that are opposed as humans everyone believes that of them since they state they're Canadian, similar to how in common minds everyone believes that they're from France. They reside in a small town called Oceanside. Ruby, a teenager with a strict mother who forbids her and her brother from entering the ocean, wants to attend prom, but her mother has only promised to take a boat due to ongoing issues. However, Connor, the young boy she likes, ends up falling into the water. They were informed that only females experience this, and that there are only 3 of them, her grandmother, her mother, and herself, while the males continue to behave normally around the little biddy. And Wilby dives in to save him, and as soon as her ass hits that sea with water and salt water, she turns his Wilby ass crack into them. Naturally, she is alarmed and begins to flee like Forrest Gump. Along the way, she encounters her grandmother, who informs her of the situation and the existence of mermaids. There is a girl at school named Chelsea who also poses as a human but is actually a mermaid. Chelsea is the monarch of the 7 seas, and she waged a bloody battle to get her position. Graham is portrayed by Jane Fonda. Yes, Ruby and Chelsea grow close once she decides to attempt to aid Chelsea in rescuing her mermaid sisters. And in order to accomplish so, they must make an effort to use the trident, the only weapon that is effective against break-ins and, basically, people make fun of me in the Little Mermaid review because I didn't know the word tried and so I called it a big fork, or someone makes fun of me in this new really are some other big board. Agatha, voiced by Toni Collette, was the one who defeated the mermaids by getting the trident and putting in this volcanic underwater vortex. Chelsea is tried and brought before Ruby, but Chelsea is not her friend and is only attempting to save her people. Chelsea is actually the mermaid that battled her mother Agatha, according to No Study, and of course Eddie Murphy portrays the character of Chelsea from Schitt Creek, so of course everything comes to a satisfying conclusion. Due to wanting to stop Chelsea, she raced after Mark with her mother and her mother. The very, very mommy dearest moment item of Jane Fonda is destroyed by utilizing tiny lasers from where they are aware that all 3 rabbits lead to Ruby since humans are math and science experts. She claims that by using the exponential growth factor, we can replace the lasers with ones that are originating from their eyes. That they can harness that power, but all 3 women must come together for it to work. Connor is voiced by comedian Djibouti Young White, and there is a character named Gordon Lighthouse that I guess is a reference to the singer Gordon Lightfoot who had a very fame. So they stop the mermaid from taking over and Oswald and ends well really biggest to go to prom. A song that is about a shipwreck. The Edmund Fitzgerald-like record. Voiced by Will Forte, who is something of a Captain Ahab type. Many of the film's components feel quite generic, but Will Forte plays Gordon Lighthouse, who has a small crab who is, I believe, his servant and whose name is Debbie.